Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly superhero meme review with me, Jason from Superhero Deep Dive. Now, have an announcement to make. It's not a terribly big deal, but it's pretty significant, I guess. The end of April, I am actually going to be shutting down my channel, but I'm not getting rid of everything. I'm going to keep everything here, but I'm going to start doing just the weekly meme reviews, just like you're watching now, on the TN2M Show's YouTube channel. It's run by one of my absolute best friends. I've actually participated, but we have lots of shows on there. There is a Bogus or Bonafide series where we go over, I think it's like 5 facts a week, and we try to figure out which ones are real and which ones are fake. We have former pro wrestler El Pathetico doing a weekly wrestling meme review. I actually helped him start that one. Every Friday we have the sit down stand up comedy show, which I've done quite a few bits on that. It's really funny. We have comedians in. I highly suggest you check it out. And I'll be moving. I'll stay every Saturday. So I think Saturday, May 4th, I think, is the first week I'll be airing it there. The only real difference is it's going to be a new channel, and I'm not going to be doing the podcast Superhero Deep Dive after April. That's been 170 episodes. I think that's a lot of superheroes to cover. And I've done daily superhero meme reviews, which I am gonna stop doing that because it's a lot. I have a lot going on in life, and that's not. It's I'd rather just do the weekly ones and have fun with that. So, probably starting maybe next episode, the little Superhero Deep Dive logo down here will be changed. But other than that, everything should pretty much stay the same. Just follow them at TN2M Shows. Right now there's like 23, maybe 24,000 subscribers. So be part of that community. Because we have a lot of fun stuff going on. Alright, with that being said, oh my goodness, whew. The countdown's beginning. We're hitting April. Let's start this week's superhero memes. So we have Jubilee going, Dazzler who? Oh, it's pretty cool. That was actually a really cool animation. I like what she was doing with her fireworks. It worked. I love the new X-Men 97 cartoon. I got to start catching up. I got the first 2 episodes knocked out. I still have to binge it. Probably by the time this airs, I might have actually binged the other episodes, 3 and 4. All right. Always wanted to get eaten by a giant space alien. Take that, bucket list. You know, if we knew that there were aliens out there that could eat us and we could survive the experience like relatively unharmed, that'd probably be on my bucket list too. I'd probably start saving up. I want to get eaten by a giant alien. Just to, you can be their corn nugget for all we know, but you'll still make it out okay. All right, Thor, the god of thunder's strongest enemy so far is not Hela. It's a glass window. We have Thor the Dark World, Thor Ragnarok, Infinity War. Yeah, he has just been hitting those glass windows. He always runs into them. I bet it would be awesome if they made every media source, like movie, TV, whatever he's in, if he's always running into some kind of glass surface, and then they made a techno remix of it, like they compiled it and did some kind of techno version. I bet that would be hilarious. Sign me up, take my money for it, and it'd also be really good on YouTube. I bet it'd get a million views easy. All right, got me, my dog, the other dog walker, and their dog. the dog park is like the easiest place to make friends. There's people there with their dogs. They're having a good time. They're in a good mood. You're in a good mood. Have a conversation. If you're looking for someone, if you're looking for a new friend, go to a dog park. If you're single and you're looking to mingle, maybe go to a dog park. It's an easy place to meet people, and you have something in common with the dogs. All right. So what were you the god of again? Family. And you see that freaking car. I'm not a Fast and Furious fan. I know there are plenty of them out there. Otherwise, they wouldn't have 10 plus movies. I just didn't get it. It wasn't for me. But I can see the appeal, and that's pretty funny. All right. Let's see here. We have Iron Man, Thor, Superhero Landing, Black Panther, not Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, Cyclops, who probably had the coolest superhero landing, just saying, Spider-Man, Moon Knight, and you have Loki, who like belly flops the ground. I will say though, at least on this one, he wasn't falling for 30 minutes. And if you know, you know. All right. Oh, this one's very true. The only Karen I like. She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool though. I do like her a lot. I think she's got a good personality. I think she's beautiful, talented, and she's committed. Like, she shaved her head for this role. Like, granted, she was probably paid well for it, so fair trade-off. All right. If only there was a way to turn off my powers from time to time. Oh, sorry, Monsieur. I can't think of anything that would help. I wonder. Now, here's the thing. With those inhibitor collars, I've seen whenever they're pulled off and they're destroyed, right? Have they ever pulled them off and put them back on? Like, has it worked like that? Are they reusable? Are they a one-time thing? Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. If you know, let me know in the comments, because that would be great. All right. We have War Machine doing his landing. What's up, regular size man? Then we have him in some trouble. And Ant-Man going, what's up, leg paralyzed man? I don't think Ant-Man would be that much of a dick. But, you know, he could be, and it would be funny nonetheless. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want it to be, but it could be pretty funny. All right. I'm cured. I'm normal. I have reading glasses. Is that what it takes? Because, I mean, I've worn glasses all my life. I'm wearing contacts now. I have worn some kind of eye gear longer than I can remember. And I have pictures to prove it. I'm not going to show them, but I have pictures to prove it. Because back in the 80s, our glasses weren't normal size. They were like, they were huge. But yeah, I don't know. I guess if that's what he needed to feel normal, then reading glasses it shall be. All right. You've seen Bully Maguire, Rob Holland. Now get ready for Angry Garfield. He looks like he is not playing around. He's got the little frosted tips there, rocking it out, just being serious and stuff, knowing what he wants to do and how he wants to do it. This is great. So we have Falcon talking to Doctor Strange. Now, I need you to open the portal on his left, okay? The left. Otherwise, the joke won't make sense and you'll ruin it all. It's perfect. I can imagine them in some other dimension. It's like, all right, we need this to happen, but I need you to do this because otherwise I can't get this witty little line out of the way. All right, here is Wolverine spitting some logic on you. Listen, bub, I see no issues with having 2 Jean Greys. Now there's one for each of us. Okay, here's my question. Okay, you got 2 Jean Greys, right? Theoretically, for all intents and purposes, the Cyclops And she's not a piece of property, but for all intents and purposes, Cyclops can get with one, Wolverine can get with the other, right? For all intents and purposes. Not saying she's a piece of property, but just for argument's sake. Which one, or how would you feel? How would you feel if one of them got the more prudish and reserved Jean Grey, and the other one got the freaky Jean Grey? I'm just saying. What if one of them's like, you know, I just want to live my life. I don't want anything to do. Like, I don't want to have physical relations at all. I'm good. The other one's like, I need it all the time. Might cause more hostility there. Like, dang it. The wrong Jean Grey. Oh, God. I'm sorry for that. All right. Let's keep going. Oh, we got Cider Man. Cider Man does whatever apple cider can. Oh, look at MJ just holding him tight, ready for a nice warm glass with the cinnamon stick inside on those cold winter nights. Cider Man, saving the day by warming your insides. This is so stupid, but it's so good. All right. That Magneto, he's so hot right now. I love the fact that they did the throwback to an old costume. I get it. I get the costume reference because I have the comics, or I used to have the comics where he wore this. But this is a terrible costume. I mean, look at the ball gown gloves going all the way up to the mid bicep. Like, come on. This part can still get cold, right? Like, come on. And the giant M. Okay. It's funny. All right, I have the best superhero landing. No, I have the best superhero landing. And you have amateurs. Iron Man's going, what was that, punk? And we have Cyclops just sitting there. Amateurs. That was the best superhero landing. Cyclops killed it with that. And here's the thing. A lot of people may not know this. And it's okay if you don't. Because you have to be deep in the superhero lore. Because it's easy. It's easy to mistake. Cyclops' eye beams are not like lasers. They're not heated energy. They are force blasts. They are concussive. They push things. He can blast through a steel wall, but he cannot like melt the steel. Does that make sense? So like in the cartoon, in the animated series, X-Men 97, it was perfect. And if you didn't see it, shame on you, you should. But at least it's been everywhere. But he's been using the force beams to like push himself away from attacks and actually accentuate his moves, which is wonderful because I don't even think you see that in the comics. And it's perfect the way they're doing this. I was super impressed. All right. When your mom turns a joke into a speech. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to cross out the word mom. We can input wife, girlfriend, significant other. Let's put significant other because I don't really know if this has a gender to it. When your significant other turns a joke into a speech. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're realizing this and we're going to understand. We're going to breathe, and we're going to have a moment of silence. You ready? For all the people that have had to deal with this. Okay, that's enough moment of silence. Oh, yes. All right. We de-aged a famous superhero and created a peak fiction show. Smallville and Iron Man Armored Adventures. I was a huge Smallville fan. Love Smallville. every so often I'll still watch it. Not gonna lie. I love Smallville. I love the take on it. We can even say Gotham, right? Gotham counts. To an extent. But yeah. Loved it. Not a big fan of Iron Man Armored Adventures. That was a cartoon. I think he had a mullet during that time in the animated series. I could be wrong, but I might not be. But Smallville was awesome. Alright, blam! Comics Code Authority up on Blue Beetle's head. Not in front of the children! Okay, I'm gonna drop some truth on you. I am not someone that is involved in the comic industry. But for a long time, I would go to Comic-Cons and I would do photography and stuff like that. And I got to meet a lot of people. Celebrities mainly, but I did get to meet artists, writers, and stuff like that. The Comics Code Authority is interesting because it was there to try to, protect the children. Every comic book artist, every comic book writer, everyone involved in the comic industry is an asshole. I'm saying this on the record. I'm not saying that they're an asshole in a bad way. But comic books are very creative form. The artwork is creative. They want to have action. They want to have powers. How can we use the powers? How can we do this? All this stuff. How can we tell the story we want to tell? Comic Codes Authority gave them this straight and narrow lane, right? That they had to follow. Everyone wanted to try to get around it. But there's only so far. So that what they would try to do is they try to find different avenues. And you know why? It's because they're assholes. But it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, you're an asshole in the best way possible. Don't get offended by it. If you're involved in the comic industry and you're watching this and you're hearing me say this, take it as a badge of honor because Comic Codes Authority, it doesn't apply now. Right? And we're getting to see the stories that you wanted to tell. We're seeing some masterful stories. But at the same time, when it was there, it was so much fun to see how much they could and could not get away with. So, I am saying kudos to you, my friends. Alright. Classic comics are weird now that we're talking about it. Is that Namor making an O face and Spider-Man being fisted? No. Okay, that looks like Paste Pot Pete kneeing Namor in the head. Okay, we get that. We have Sandman in an alternate costume. This costume I don't think lasted very long. But this was one of Sandman's costumes. Butt punching Spider-Man? I mean, he is hitting him straight in the scrotum. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's so funny that, why? Spider-Man got donkey punched. I don't even know. Alright. Here we have Rogue from, I believe this is X-Men Evolution. But it could be Wolverine and the X-Men. I can't remember which series that was. Let's say X-Men Evolution, because that's what I think it is. So we have Rogue, kind of like the hot goth phase. She did it better than Raven, I'm sorry. Now she's fully grown. She's got her Dolly Parton type hair with the headband. It was just a phase. It was a good phase. It was a good phase. I'm a big Rogue fan. Just like everyone, apparently, when the X-Men 97 stuff came out, everyone was a big Rogue fan, so what can you do, right? Alright. Dad, my girlfriend wants to marry me. Oh, what are her favorite Spider-Man movies? The Raimi trilogy. Marry her. It's a good trilogy. Raimi, you did an awesome job. I love it. You did great. Alright. Kids in 2061 realizing they have to watch all 8,753 MCU movies and 3,968 Disney Plus shows in order to understand the climax of Phase 78's Captain Italy and the Multiverse of Mobsters. Oh man, I'd probably have that look too. That's a lot of media to go through. All right. Here we have Winter Soldier artwork. You had one job. Just make the arm metal. Whose fault is this though? Would this be and tell me what you think. I'd love to know in the comments. Like what would be your take on it? If I'm assuming that they took this, like they had a picture, right? And the artist did some kind of artist rendering of it. Because they had to get everyone in, right? So, should the artist have known that this was a cybernetic arm, right? So, and say he wouldn't have painted that flesh, or should the people that were getting them posed for the picture put them in full costume with a cybernetic arm, or at least did the makeup or some kind of cover up to make it look like it was cybernetic on the arm, to prevent this? Whose fault would it be? Is it the artist doing it? Like, should he have known? Or is it the set designer, whatever it is, hair, makeup, whatever you want to do, special effects people, to make sure that it looked cybernetic? I don't know. Whose job was it? Who had that one job and who didn't do it right? Let me know in the comments. Alright, Batman trying to get some sleep during the day. We have to respect that. No crime in Gotham from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. After that, do what you want. Let the man sleep. Let him have some, let him get a shower. Let him go to the bathroom. Let him get a night's sleep or a day's sleep. Alright. The MCU and security camera stare with Moon Knight, Scarlet Witch, Winter Soldier. It tracks. It seems pretty legit. They all know a camera's there and they're just gonna stare like they're staring at you. Whatever. Alright, we got Ghost Rider's baby. We got Ghost Baby. He's grabbing that cat. And I will hunt for vengeance after I find someone to change me. Not it. Not it. I'm calling that right now. I have changed my fair share of diapers. I have thought they were done taking the diaper off, and I guess that cold air hits them and they start up again. I can't imagine that. I mean, I think Nicolas Cage did it in the second Ghost Rider movie where you saw the flamethrower like pee. But I've also had changed dirty diapers where it like the poop went up the back. And I bet that would be like magma. Not messing with it. No, thank you, but no thank you. Alright. Don't you defend math to me. Go straight to the principal's office now. But math don't lie. If the math works, it just works, right? Stupid. Alright. Alright, we have the Avengers. We have Superman. Seriously, it took 6 of you to stop an alien invasion? Don't be so smug. Superman's not that smug. And technically, it was only 2 of us. The other 4 contained the destruction to the city and the few blocks while saving human lives. How much damage did you cause, by the way? That's a slap back, and it's valid. Because in the Man of Steel, there was a lot of damage done. Not great. Not a great look. Alright. The Crow is just RoboCop for cause. Oh, that's true. And the more you think about it, the more it makes sense, and that sucks. It's true. It's pretty true. There's a lot of similarities. All right. Imagine walking off the stage with your diploma and these guys show up. I hope that would never happen to someone. I hope if you get a chance to graduate, you graduate, whether it's high school, whether it's elementary school, middle school, if it's college, if it's with a master's degree or PhD, wherever. If you have a chance to better yourself, I hope you get to. I hope it leads you to prosperity. I hope it leads you to happiness. All right. Humanity has not changed much, But with the power of technology, we can screw things up like never before. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And I'm seeing it. I think we all see it now. There's a lot of screwing up that's been done. All right. Seeing Zoe, I don't know her last name. I can't say it right. Deschanel. I'm assuming seeing Zoe Deschanel without bangs and glasses made me realize how much nobody knew Clark Kent was Superman. This is a great comparison picture. She's got that cute librarian, nerdy girl next door type look. And then she is glammed up. She looks elegant, sophisticated. And they're both really cute. But they both look really different. Like, even if you look like at the jaw lines and stuff, like everything looks different. Clark Kent could have totally pulled this off like that. And they even did it when Clark Kent was wearing his glasses. Like when he was in the Clark Kent persona, he walked like with a slump. Like he changed his posture and stuff. So yeah, I could see it. But why not, right? All right. Punch me, I bleed. And MJ pulls boxing gloves out from behind her back. Now dig on this. Don't tell someone to punch you if you ain't ready to get punched. I learned that early on in martial arts. You don't challenge someone unless you're ready to be challenged. Alright, never using the skip intro button. X-Men the Animated Series and X-Men 97. True. And Peacemaker. Also true. Great openings. They're so good, they are part of the show. Alright. Teacher, the human eye can see up to 3 miles away. Me, who can see the sun 93 million miles away. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I don't know if any of you experience it. I have not looked directly at the sun. I've only seen pictures. But I can tell you, I know the moon isn't as far as away, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 3 miles. And I have seen the moon with my naked eye. Well, contacts or glasses. I mean, I can't see 4 feet in front of me without them, but you know what I mean. I've gone outside and looked at it and seen it. Alright, no one. Me and every family function. This is basically like my kids. There's always some kind of electronic going on to take their attention. It's okay though. Like, they've gotten older. We've learned to separate them from it. And encourage them to be part of the group, part of the family, part of the conversation. So it's great. But yeah, when they were younger, they fought hard for this. Alright, Cap says on your left. Me rewatching years later. That's actually hilarious. Here's the thing about that. And a lot of people don't get it. A lot of people thought like he was just saying it over and over and over again because he was just being nice, you know, doing common courtesy. On your left, he knew that it was annoying Sam Wilson. He knew that it was annoying the Falcon. This is how they were bonding. They were becoming friends. They were becoming partners. They were doing this. And that's why it's hilarious. Because this is the kind of thing that friends do. It's an inside joke, but it's not an inside joke for the fans. It's an inside joke between the two characters being friends. So now you know. Alright. This here's my bat. It's gonna hurt you really bad. I'm really excited about that. Why can't there be a bat? Let's see, we have Batmobile, Batcave, Batarang, Batplane. We have the Bat Shark Repellent. Yeah, there's a lot of bat-themed things. Why not a bat? It just makes sense. Alright. The New York Sanctum needs a new master. I'm gonna finally get that promotion. Master Strange. That's messed up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hide it. He's been there a lot longer. He deserved a promotion. He knows the rules. Alright. Let's see here. I really like this character from a movie, TV show. When will we see them again? Marvel. You'll see him a couple years later at an end scene. You'll cut to it and you'll be like, oh my gosh, they're back. And then you'll go find the movies and you'll watch them on Disney or Disney Plus. You'll find all the stuff. You'll see if they've been in any other shows. It'll happen. Okay. Can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it up a bit. That works, right? Those two scenes look really closely identical. All right. When there's 3 minutes left in my shift and my manager tells me to clock out, I need that money. One of my first jobs was working for a cheesesteak shop. I loved it. It was probably one of the most fun jobs I ever had in my life. But I would constantly come in like maybe 5 minutes early or something. And it was to where they would get upset and they'd be like, well, you know, if you're coming in at 3, you need to clock in at 3, not early. But if I'd get there a few minutes early and I'd be like, hey, you guys you're busy, you need help? And they're like, yeah, get back here. I'll clock in a few minutes early. Because at the end of the week, it would add up to a couple bucks. But back when I was a teenager, gas was like $1 something. You know, it was really cheap. So those few bucks was almost like a half tank of gas with your paycheck. Like $5 extra was a half tank gas for a piece of car that I had. I still loved it though. Thank you, Dad, for helping me with that. All right, special effects in 1997 versus special effects in 2022. Those two eyes are a 25-year difference. 1997, I think, looked better. That's just my opinion. Because the other one, there's like a ridge, and that's weird. That's weird. But guys, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It helps me out a ton. And also make sure you tune into TN2M Show's YouTube channel. We have lots of stuff going on. And I'll be moving there in May. So, and the end of April. All my videos are still going to be here. I'm just going to post new things over there. But yeah, guys. In the meantime, I hope everyone's blessed. I hope everyone is happy. I hope everyone is safe. And I hope everyone is smart. But if you're not smart, don't get caught. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.